What has happened here? Just gonna keep walking. Well, today I am at Black Rose of Hanover, and I feel like it's been a few months since my last visit, so I'm excited to get in here and see what we can find to buy and flip for a profit. Here we go. Here are a few Belschnickel Santa Claus by Eldrith for about double the price that I paid the other day. Makes me feel pretty good about what I paid for them. Okay, well, I was wandering by this booth, just glancing over and noticed the owl. Oh, I love him. I think it's probably made in China and contemporary. Cobalt blue and white porcelain owl vase. Very neat. I thought maybe it was going to be tonala as I was walking by, like a blue and white tonala, but as I got closer, it became clear that it was probably made in China. Hand painted Italy. It's fun and kind of kitschy. I like the pink. Textured pottery pitcher. Fratelli Fanciulacci. I just butchered that. This is neat. Phoenix Raku human figure. I thought it was a perfume. I was gonna say it looks like South African raccoon, and it is. There's a sticker on the inside. Looks like a loon. Hand painted blue and white pottery duck. That one is made in Mexico. Here is some Jamaica pattern. My viewers taught me about that. I think Royal Sealing makes the Jamaica pattern. Marked Royal Sealing. There you go. As I've been clearing out the shop and preparing to make it into a shop, I've been pulling some stuff aside and putting it into a tote for Jessie. And I found some bowls and put them in a tote that I thought originally were the Jamaica pattern by Royal Sealy. But they weren't marked, and they are different. Anyway, I gave them to Jesse to list on his eBay, so you might see them pop up there. L.E. Smith Snowball Light Votive Candle Holders. Oh, there's actually a votive in there. I'm glad I had my hand. That's like an instinct that I do. I always put my hand over the opening. I'm glad I did, because that would have fallen out. And that would have sucked. So far, we have an empty cart. My past few visits here, I found some really great stuff in this booth back here in the corner. It looks like they are ready for Christmas. All the Annalise are out. Pajama baby. Oh my god, are they adorable? I say that every time I see Annalise, and half of you are like, yes, they're adorable, and the other half are like, no, they're creepy. I know it kind of split both ways. I think they're adorable. $149 each. There is some carnival there. Looks like we've got lots of Christmas. And cats. Cats and Christmas. What more could you ask for? This looks like it may be Westmoreland. Right? Jewel box. Possibly. $15 on that. This Santa blow mold is only $99. I feel like that's low for a blow mold, right? I don't know. I've only ever bought blow molds for myself. I feel like 99 is pretty low. And that one doesn't seem very faded. I mean, it does seem a little bit faded. But it doesn't seem like terribly faded. I don't know if I want a Christmas blow mold. Is that weird? I was all about the Halloween blow molds, but I'm not sure I want a Christmas blow mold. Do you hug or what do you do? I don't know how to make you hug. They're just kind of awkwardly embracing. Okay. Well, I just really wasn't feeling the Christmas today, so I didn't find much, but there was really some fantastic Christmas. I think if anything in this booth I was going to buy, it was between the blow mold and the Annalise, and both of those things would have been for myself, and I don't really need to buy anything for myself today. What has happened here? Just gonna keep walking. Well, I've spied the magician back here. I believe he's a magician, right? Clock peddler. I've seen this guy sold as a magician, I swear. I've had one of these at the shop. I'm not sure what I ended up doing with it. I can't remember if it was an auction. I'm sure if I bought him thinking he was complete, but he was missing pieces and parts. They have him for $125.99. I saw him, I thought, oh, that could be something, but not at that price, unfortunately. It's full retail. Now that is a blow mold that I could get behind. $80 firm. I like that one. That one's fun. I like the crouch. Cast iron spiders. Creepy. There is a hillbilly hound back here. I love finding these guys. Adorable dog, $7. So the question is whether he's Morton or one of the other ones. He could be Chic, Morton. I can't remember the other name. There's quite a few companies that were making hounds like this in the 1920s. Art Deco style. I kind of have a little collection. Because they're just so cute. I get them with the intention to sell them, and then I add them to my little pack of hillbilly hounds. $7. I think maybe I'll take that one with me. Let's see what we have here. That is one of those. I have one of these photographed and ready to be listed. The one I have has a flower in it, though. This one looks to be a dandelion. Looks like somebody's moving their stuff out, but I noticed this witch down here. Witch candy jar. Fresh decor. Made in China. Must be they're swapping their stuff over to Christmas. Okay, so I kind of circled around the block because there was somebody earlier looking through this booth, and I wanted the whole booth to myself. So here we are, circling back around. There is a wood tree. Bucky Green. $10. There's some breakage there on the bottom, it looks like. I don't know. That's a nice decorative piece. What is this? That's turned wood. Is that made from a burl? I like the grain. $4 on that. When you're picking on a budget, when you're picking at antique malls, it's very important to find the booths like this one. And once you get into a rhythm and you know the antique malls, you just make the rounds and you go to the booths that have prices like these. Here we have a creamer, Noritake. And this one is a muffinier. Although, I don't know, the holes are really big for being a muffinier. It's kind of weird. So a muffinier has holes in the top where you, it's powdered sugar essentially. I don't know. Wouldn't make sense to have a creamer and a hat pin holder. So maybe you guys can let me know in the comments what you think. They're $8 for the set. Here is a Blanco apple. $17 on that. You really have to check the stems on these because they have a tendency to break. That one looks to be in good condition, but it is $17. Is that vintage? I think it is. $17 on that. Huh. I kind of find that to be interesting. And the fact that it has all of its rhinestones. I don't know, maybe I'll snatch that. I've never seen that before. I do want to look up that Blanco apple real quick. So it looks like here is the Blanco red apple. This one, however, does not have a clear. Here's one with a clear stem. It sells for $17, so they're kind of right on target with the retail on that. So I'm not going to mess with that. We'll leave that for a collector that comes in. Salt and pepper shaker. They're made from plastic, but only $3. This Stangel vase. I like the glaze. I like the pink with the blue. It's marked on the bottom. Stangel Terra Rose. Made in trend 3218. That's probably the mold mark if I had to guess. Only $8. The one thing that I completely missed was this, $15. They have Blanco question mark. This hand blown, $15. I don't know if it's Blanco or not. I'm not sure at 15. I'm not going to take a chance. Did I look at this the last time? I can't remember. I feel like maybe I did. I think I did. Party light. Well, I'm going to peek through here. These guys look familiar. Petite bird on stand. Is that Petite Choses? I've had these before. I know I have. I think I have. I feel like I'm going crazy. Only $12 each. And I recall them selling fairly well. I feel like the one I had was holding a vase, though. So I'm slightly confused. $12 each on those. Robert Rakes Bear. Is it Robert or Roger? I think it's Robert. Robert Rakes Bear. $32 firm on a satin glass vase. There's one of our magical pineapples, but this one is in really rough condition. Looks like a mousey may have gotten a hold of that one. Here's a Salmon Falls oil lamp in the back for $29.99. I spotted the blueberry pattern from outside of the booth. I'm like, wait, what's that in the back? It's getting hard to miss. I remember finding that at the Goodwill once, hidden behind the bathroom door. Lots of primitives in this booth. Persian medallion. Some nice iridescent on this. And I like the way they have this lit because it really draws your eye to it. I was like, whoa, look at that. That John, looks nice. That, please, John. Speaking of Salmon Falls, here's some more Salmon Falls. There's a cereal bowl for $8 and another oil light for $45. Complete other end of the antique mall. It's funny, I was actually coming in here to check out this planter in the back. Is that Raggedy Ann? She looks kind of sad. I just thought, hey, that looks like the cookie jar I found the other day at Goodwill. Alright. Well, I think I'm probably going to be getting out of here. Signed on bottom. What are you signed? Mary Edna. Tenorio. May have to look you up, Mary Edna Tenorio. We'll look up Mary Edna and then we'll get out of here. Well, it looks like she's priced right about at retail, so beautiful vase, but I can't pick it up to flip for a profit. So, on that note, I think I'm going to wheel my little cart of treasures up towards the checkout. And I'll let you guys know the damage in the car. I don't think it's going to be very much because we did pick out a lot of bargains today. And I'm pretty proud of that. Well, I was on my way up to the front and I got distracted by this canister set. You guys know I have a thing for canister sets and they sell well for us in our booth. So I just can't help myself. If they didn't sell, it might be a different story. But they sell for us. They sell, you know, pretty regularly out of our booth. So this is $18 for this 4-piece crock type canister set. So I believe this is Tuscan pottery and it sells pretty well. It's not marked on the bottom. But I think I'm going to pick it up for just 18 bucks. That's stupid. I'm going to grab it. Here it says stork. It's cloisonné. It has a little bit of issues on it, but the cloisonné sells well for us as well. $3. Some more deals I can be proud of. So we're gonna grab those. Down here, what is this? Plasco Christmas tree. This looks like a vintage box. Plasco Christmas. I might need to look that up. Yeah, let's look up Plasco. Who's this guy? Who are you? You're Goble, but you're not ceramic. You're a plastic. I need to figure you out too. So here are some sold comps on this Plasco Christmas tree. So this is in the box. Is it new in the box? I don't know. We've got a bunch of balls here. I'm assuming those are the balls that go with the tree. You know, it's possible that they used it and then just stored it in the box. So it's possible that it's not all there. But for 45 bucks, yeah, see, there are some hanging from the tree. So that gives me the idea that maybe it was used. But for 45 bucks, I'll take a chance on that. I did notice as I was putting these in that we had an issue here with one of the handles on the coffee, which is kind of a bummer, but for 18 bucks, I'll overlook it. I came in to do one last check of the booth and I noticed $24 on the 2 glass ducks. Both of them. Got nice polished bases. There is a little bit of a chip on there, but for both of them, 24. We'll take it. So I couldn't find anything on this little plastic guy on eBay. I finally decided to check WorthPoint, which is a paid service that I use. And I was able to get one little listing here, new in package with all of his friends. He sells for $27. So I don't think he's worth it. Although he is very charming. I think I'm going to leave him here with all of his little rubber friends. Alright, well I decided to backtrack just a little. And this caught my eye. And it's something I recognize. I've seen it before. And I've seen it with chrome. Little, I don't know. This is kind of like a casing. So it's Cambridge glass. And then it has this metal that surrounds it. There's different, like, I don't know, some have the metal and some don't. They have their original Cambridge glass stickers that you can see here. And the entire set is $86.50. So I'm like, what's wrong with it? What's wrong with it, right? I will say that I did look it up before I started filming because I was curious. I know the chrome set sells well and I've never seen it in gold and I thought I should probably look that up. And I found a set in 2017 that sold for $300 and something. So, and that set had less glasses. So this is very tempting to me to buy. I mean, even though it's $86.50, that's a good investment. Even if I can get $250 for it, that would be fantastic. Because I had to keep in mind that that was 2017. I don't know if the price has gone up, if the price has gone down. Just checking it over. I don't see any damage. I think we're good. I love the color combination, that amethyst with the gold. I think this is a winner. I think this is also going. Okay, and then I'm really leaving. I'm getting out of here. I'm going to go to my car. First, I'm going to pay, and then I'll get back to you guys in the car. Okay, well, our total spend there at Black Rose of Hanover was $297. I feel like it started off slow, and I was actually thinking to myself, am I going to leave here without finding anything? And then there at the end, it was like, oh my gosh, what's this? What's this? I can make money on this. I think this is going to make a lot of money. So there at the end, it really picked up. Yeah, I think I'm going to get out of here now. I'm gonna head on down the road. I'm gonna grab some Starbucks, and I'll see all of you tomorrow. So long.
I know it's nothing new, but it's so good to see you.